Today we have an unboxing video of the latest Robo Rally expansion by Renegade Games and Richard Garfield. Hi, I'm Kevin Baker and you're watching Shangri-La, my YouTube channel for tabletop board games, birding, and other educational videos. Please like and subscribe because this video is not sponsored by the good folks at Renegade Games. This latest expansion to Robo Rally will be added to my personal collection of Robo Rally boards, and it will be part of the library of board games available to be checked out at FlaMinGoCon, South Florida's first and still largest board game convention. FlaMinGoCon number 26 will be on September 7th, 2024 in downtown West Palm Beach, Florida. Okay, so let's see. We have, in the past, Robo Rally had come out with the two other expansions. This is expansions to the 2023 edition. However, the editions are backwards compatible, so they were going through and reintroducing board elements that were from the classic Robo Rally games. So in Chaos and Carnage, they reintroduced teleporters and randomizers and crushers and deep pits. In the Wet and Wild expansion, they added water and drains and ledges and ramps. And so those are nice board elements. So the latest expansion is Thrills and Spills. Okay, so in Thrills and Spills, they're adding portals, flamers, and oil slicks. Oil slicks are a lot of fun. And they were also in the classic versions of Robo Rally. You can see I have various elements. Let's get Hammerbot going in the correct direction. Here's Twonky. I added some additional energy tokens that I scavenged from King of Tokyo, just because when you have a lot of boards laid out on the table, you may need some extra energy tokens. And there aren't enough of the orange ones to cover that many boards. Okay, so here we go. Let's open this up. Okay. So you have 3 new double-sided boards and new upgrade cards. So let's see what kind of upgrades we get. We have the Memory Transfer. It's a permanent upgrade. At the end of each round, you may transfer 1 damage card in your hand to an adjacent robot's discard pile. That's very nice. Okay, we have Splash Damage. It has a variable cost. X, the cost, equals the number of foes in the game to a maximum of 4. When your robot's main laser damages the target robot, you may also deal 1 damage to each robot adjacent to the target. That's interesting. You see the cost is up here in the corner. This is the repulsion field. It costs 4. Pay X energy when a robot would push your robot. Push them X spaces away from your robot instead. Your robot is not pushed, and X cannot be 0. Okay, a temporary upgrade. These are one-time used. Phasing. After revealing a program card during your movement this register, you may pass through exactly 1 wall. That's interesting. And if it's on a board with multiple levels, if there's an entire level that is separating another thing, levels are not considered walls, so you cannot pass through like 1 or 2 spaces that are on a higher level. Okay, we have a spam powered rocket that costs 2. This is a movement upgrade, so it's played before or after the card in your register. Put any number of spam cards from your discard pile into the damage pile instead. For each you've discarded, move forward 1 space. That's a nice way to get rid of a bunch of spam. So we have 5 new upgrades. This will go into my double stack of upgrades. So you can see this board on one side is called the Gauntlet of Fire. The name of the board is down here at the corner. So we have flamethrowers. So with flames, the instructions here, flamers cause damage to robots who enter, pass through, or enter register in an active flame space. So the flames have numbers on them, so that says which of the 5 registers that flame is active. So you can't just pass through them. If it's a laser space, you pass through and the laser hasn't fired, then it didn't hit you. But if there's flames continuously coming out, then you get hit. This side is the Portal Palace. So it's got portals. You go in a green portal, you come out a green portal. You go in a red portal, you come out a red portal. And purple portal to purple portal. Okay. We also have the Fireball Factory. You thought fireballs just came out on their own? No, clearly they are built in a factory. Maybe they're coming out of the floor. They've got to emerge from somewhere. That's interesting. Okay. That was on one side, and black gold is on the other side. So that is a lot of oil. When you enter an oil slick, you slide to the other side. Okay. And this one we have locked. This one has pushers, portals, gears. Okay. And a portal inside an oil slick. Interesting. On the other side, it's the O-ring. I guess that is the O-ring of oil. Maybe it's a bit of a challenger. Okay. If that wasn't enough, Renegade Games also came out with the Master Builder, which is another expansion. In this case, let's open this up and see what we've got. So, this is the Blueprints for Success. Are you itching to design your own Robo Rally boards? Then subject your friends and family to your sinister and awesome creations. If so, then this is the expansion for you. New 6x6 boards allow for crazy courses, shapes, and also overlay larger boards to endlessly modify them. Add builder tokens to boards to modify them, and add new challenges. Tinker away with the Master Builder expansion. So you get 8 double-sided 6x6 boards, 1 double-sided 6x2 docking bay, 17 double-sided builder tokens, 5 new upgrade cards. Okay, it does require the base, at least 1 copy of the base game. I have more than 1 copy of the base game because why not? Let's do something, might as well do it right. Okay. Some advertisements for additional games. 1 Master Builder rulebook. And if you're building something, you can make your own rules. Okay. There's placement suggestions. So ways that you can arrange things, suggestions of how you can put them together to build your own boards. Okay, that's very nice. So here we have punch outs of various board elements. So you can add a gear or a turn and a conveyor belt wherever you want. You can add a new single speed conveyor belt wherever you want. Did that conveyor belt go off the board and you would have preferred a turn? You can turn a conveyor belt now. If a board is too boring and doesn't have enough lasers, you can add more lasers. This is double-sided, so it's got a gear on one side, pit on the other side of this one. So you can add, you can choose different sides. They're double-sided, so you can add more energy if you want. That's very nice. This one is a gear on one side and a 2-4 pusher on the other. Double-sided conveyor belt or a new laser. So either double speed or single speed. You decide. You can turn, you can shoot. There's a nice 1-3-5 pusher that you can add. Okay, some interesting ways to make boards more complicated. Add some walls where you didn't expect a wall. Add some more energy, turn a conveyor belt, more pushers. So more lasers and conveyor belts. Bags. Okay. Inserts. Inserts get tossed. Just to keep the bag as light as possible. You might be able to turn this into a separate, basically smaller version if you didn't want to carry the entire large game, but that okay. Here's your new docking bay. And additional boards, so you now have some additional 6x6 boards that you can use to modify other boards. Ooh, and they are named as well. So, coming and going, that's coming and going. Then this one is the Wave. This is docking bay A and docking bay B. These are doubles, and this is the H, not to be confused with the I. Circles and the zone. Okay, we have all roads and winding. Assembly and the X. There's the oval and a convergence. It's a whirlpool, makes its way in. And to be completely creative, a completely blank board. Okay. There's mergers and another blank one, the tabula rasa. Okay, with new upgrade cards. 5 new upgrade cards. A permanent one, the anchor, which costs 2. You can spend 1 energy when your robot would be pushed. then your robot is not pushed. Overclocked. Gain one spam and put it into your discard pile. Ignore your program cards this register. Instead, resolve one of your previous register's program cards. Okay, we have the opposition, another temporary upgrade. Play after revealing a non-haywire program card. Do the opposite of what your programming card says. If it says U-turn, then there's no turn. If it says move back, then move forward. So that is oppositron. Okay, we have top heavy, which is a permanent upgrade. If your robot is about to be moved by a conveyor belt, it may ignore all conveyor belts this register and move one space to the left or right without changing facing. Interesting. So that's one way to ignore conveyor belts. Then there's a temporary upgrade of the moonwalk. Conveyor belts and currents are where you're being taken along by the water. Move your robot in the opposite direction this round. Use only if this would not stop or push another robot. Okay. Well, eventually they're going to come out with a car, the mechanical arm. And that one was a really great upgrade that was available in the original game. And I'm looking forward to them reintroducing that one. Okay, those are the new upgrade cards. 5 new upgrades that come with the Master Builder. Renegade is also coming out with a deluxe edition, and a Transformers edition is already out, which looks to be an interesting reskin of Robo Rally. Check that out if you wish. Anyway, that is quite excellent. There's no limit to the creativity. We'll hope to see you at the next FlaMinGoCon on September 7th, 2024 in downtown West Palm Beach. And see you all there in person. Be well.